Yo, what's up, my followers? Let me do a flip mode here. All right. So this is an e-Golf. I don't know which model, 2015, I think. Yeah, with the old battery pack. So I'm gonna drive it to Rema now. Check it out, how it works. Next year I will do a full test of it. I'll probably go to Trondheim or Bergen, we'll see. Take a long trip with this kind of somewhat outdated car compared to the new ones, just to prove that even an old car like this, and it's not old, but you know, you have the Hyundai Ioniq, which is better range-wise. Supposedly this can do about 100 kilometers in winter, and summer you can probably do close to 200 kilometers, but in winter, not gonna cut it. Especially this one, which doesn't have the heat pump. Oh, how am I looking now? Oh, is it too much? Too bright? Maybe I should switch off this one. Maybe that's better. Yeah, it's probably better. Okay, here. So the first impression of this e-Golf is that it is quite smooth and also very quiet. It's running on studless tires. And you know, in Norway we have lots of electric cars, and Nissan Leaf is the leading one with the most cars in Norway, but the second is actually e-Golf, and e-Golf came a lot later than Leaf, and they are, you know, catching up. We don't know if they will ever pass Golf. I feel that Golf had its glory time, that eventually other cars will, you know, overtake literally the Golf. The Leaf. Oh, you know, I forgot to do something. I have to put this one in flight mode. Okay, yes. But I'll be testing this more. But for now, I'm just going to give you guys a first impression of the e-Golf, because it's a very popular car. So I actually want to know why so many people buy this car, because it is more expensive than a Leaf, and but it's also well equipped. Yeah, you want to have well equipped stuff, right? Yeah, that's what she said. Whoa, and it's kind of powerful too. Yeah, it's more powerful than the Leaf and Ioniq. Those cars have 120 horsepower. This one has, if I remember correctly, 136 horsepower. But that's only horsepower. I'm not sure about the torque, but it seems. Oh, okay. Well, it's not like. Oh, it's kind of slippery. Then they tune the accelerator to not have that instant torque like Tesla. Even BMW i3 doesn't have it. So that could be good, because you don't wear down the tires, and you probably don't wear down the drive unit that much. But that being said, I am on the i3 Facebook group, and I see actually many people having problems with the drive unit on the i3. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, it is kind of slippery outside, and I feel like I see the traction control going on here. So it's probably not the best driving conditions today. Could be that the tires are somewhat worn down. No, not that much, but but the car feels very smooth, I have to say. Very smooth, very nice, quiet, and well, after all, it's a Golf, you know. But I see that it has analog gauges here, unlike the Ioniq, which has display instead. Oh, it's fast. Oh yeah, and it's like, I get the impression that this e-Golf, I mean, it was born as a regular Golf, a fossil car, and then they mutated it into an electric car. So it wasn't like the Tesla, born electric, or i3 somewhat born electric, but that's partly true, because they actually made it for, you know, with the range extended Rex. But this one, we have some weird gauges, like a huge one here on the left side that takes up 40% of the screen, the instrument cluster, which shows you what on the fossil version it would be RPM. Oh, sorry for that, I'm dying. Oh, shit. RPM, and now it shows me the charge or the power output. if I step on it, yeah, you know, it goes up, and then when I read, so it's like what you waste 40% of the precious display here. Could have used this space for navigation or something else more useful, but that's just how it is. I wish Volkswagen would make an electric car ground up instead. Then they could do more, because now it's like they have to do some compromises, you know, in regards of where to place the battery, the motors, and you know, the gauges here and whatever. You know, just do it like Ioniq. That's actually, I would say, Ioniq is the best buy today, as of today. You have plenty of range. You have, like, the Ioniq can do 150 to 200 kilometers in winter, whereas Golf i3, and this is the old one, they can only do about 100 kilometers in winter. That's a big difference. But not only that, but I think one of the reasons why many people buy e-Golf is because it's very compact and quiet and nice. Yeah, I have to agree. But you know what, we are such in a big good conversation now, so I'm gonna just do a little flip mode here, and then I'll come back to them. Yeah, but you know, I think one of the reasons why they buy this car is because it has so much equipment. I don't know too much about it yet, but what I know is that only e-Golf and i3 has the adaptive cruise control as of today. Well, and Ioniq. Yeah, all the other cars don't have it. So if you want adaptive cruise control, even I also heard that the Bolt Ampera doesn't have it. Like, what? They're not gonna get it? Because adaptive cruise control is so nice, really nice. So yeah, so that's one of the reasons, I guess, and maybe it's also because of the brand loyalty that Norwegians, they like German cars, and many of them have a good relationship with Volkswagen, so they want to buy another Volkswagen. Yeah, so we don't know. The new one, the new Golf, that will have improved battery, how good it will be. Hopefully it will have better equipment, even more equipment than this one, and also better range. But I suspect that they still have the same gauges and all that, so it will still be like a fossil car mutated into an electric car. But overall, so far, I'm very pleased with how it drives and handles. It will, let me see, I had to try to challenge it. Oh, well, okay, I went this way now. This is a taxi lane. So, it is surprisingly smooth. Yeah, really smooth. I'm gonna try it on the motorway. Try to drive it like 190 or not 190, 100 or 90 kilometers per hour. See how it goes. Some traffic here. This is Thursday, and it has auto hill hold. So I let off the pedal, and then yeah, it's good. But this car is kind of basic, so it doesn't have the comfort access or the keyless access. So you have to actually put the key in this hole and then twist it. So but it has you cannot switch off creep. So. But you have like what I like about this car is that you have, unlike the Tesla, you have schedule charging and schedule preheating, so you can put up multiple schedules. I'm not going to show it now because I'm driving, but you get the idea. You can put up set up multiple schedules, and the car will charge and preheat the car for you, so before you leave. It's like really nice. And then you also have this app where you can start preheating manually and see status and lots of stuff in there. So that's very common in most EV nowadays. At least I would say the second generation EVs. I mentioned this before that I classify these. I classify these EVs in like different generations. The first generations are the one that was very basic, like the triplets, Ion, those cars, the Mitsubishi Mir, whatever. They had like almost nothing, safety-wise. Also the Q8, the triangle car, and the electric smart, and then came this what is it? Kia Soul, Leaf, those cars with more comfort, more safety, more convenient features, slightly better range. Second generation, yeah. And then I would classify. Scheiße. We have a Volkswagen diesel in front of us, and I can smell the schmutz, the diesel fume. Yeah, I kind of miss Optimus Prime already. But and then you have the third generation, which I consider Bolt to be, because it has significantly more range than the other cars. But Ioniq, I would place it in like a 2.5 generation, 2.5G, yeah, if we call it that. It has better range than the other ones, but still not as good as, you know, Bolt. But should you buy a Bolt? Should you wait for the Bolt or Ampera-e, or should you go for an Ioniq? Or should you buy an e-Golf or second-hand e-Golf? I guess it depends of your need, because if you want to have like good comfort, I have to say this car drives very nice, and it's so like, okay, yes, things are moving around here, my stuff, my camera stuff. This car is very compact. It's tight around the corners because it's so light. Well, light-ish. It's 1,500 kilos, and yeah. So should you buy this one or should you buy the i3? Well, I would say the i3 drives even better. It has more horsepower and low center of gravity, and it was built more or less like a e-car, electric car. This one, I like it because it's so quiet, and it's okay. It was a fossil, but it's still very refined and smooth, and material-wise nice. You know, the sound when you close the door and everything. I have to admit that the Ioniq is not on the same level as this. German cars, you know, they know how to build. They know build quality, yeah, and they know bratwurst. Oh, just kidding. But so yes, I mean, if range is not that important for you, oh shit, what the heck is this? I'm not gonna get stuck in this traffic. What the heck? What? It's like, oh, I can't see. Oh, is there any traffic information here? I'm just gonna exit here. Okay, nav. I'm gonna go to nav. Okay. All right. Seems like there is no real-time traffic information. Because if I was in the Tesla, I would know about this traffic and I wouldn't come here. This came as a surprise for me. Let me see. Is there a traffic button here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well, we're just gonna get the heck out of here. Maybe go to Rema. So I will try the highway test later. Oh, I have to be careful about this turn. It's very steep. So what you want to do is go wide like this. I scratched Millennium Falcon on that corner here before. What? There's a queue up over here too. What the heck? All right. Okay, but I haven't been talking too much about cars again, but okay, which car should you buy? All right, you know, if you value, you know, driving, like comfort driving experience, then okay, I would say maybe Volkswagen or the BMW is a good candidate. Ioniq is very good. It's not as plastic fantastic as in the old days. I used to have a Hyundai Accent from 1996. That one was very plastic-ish. They have improved a lot, but maybe not on the same level as this, but very close. I guess it's up to you. You have to judge. You have to, you know, sit one, try to rub around, test it out, see if it works for you. But if you don't, I mean, if you can do a compromise, then I would say still go for the Ioniq. As of December 2016, I consider the Ioniq the best buy of the electric cars, except for Tesla if you have the money. But there's one problem. Wait time for the Ioniq. You might have to wait up to 6 months to get one, because so many people want it. And would you still, you know, want the Ioniq over Ampera? Well, you know, I mentioned that Ampera does not. What isn't it? He's not gonna. Oh, you. Okay. I thought it was like, you know, share. Oh, whoa. Well, the brakes are sharp. So the Ampera might not even have all the equipment that the Ioniq has, but the Ampera has a range. And as for the looks, I prefer Ioniq over Ampera when it comes to looks. Space-wise, you know, Ampera is actually surprisingly not that large. It looks kind of large and bulky, but it's very small and compact. So, but you know, I haven't tried Ampera yet, so I can't judge it yet. I'm just, you know, just impression of what I know from it. I want to try. I would love to test it out on a proper road trip. Try to put some nimble stuff in it. As for this one, actually, the Golf is very small. The e-Golf. It's actually another e-Golf over there. You can't see it here, but the e-Golf is very compact. It's like 4 meter and 25 centimeter or something, whereas the Ioniq is 4.5 meters. So you have another 25 centimeter of car, and that can be useful if you don't put in like long items. I'm just gonna go up here. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Come on, go. Don't stop in the middle of the... What? Ooh. Ooh. You don't need to have a gasoline car to just have fun. Yeah. So, but the good thing about the e-Golf is that you have better headroom in the back. I actually forgot to test the headroom in the Ioniq, but I've seen some pictures and also seen it myself that it's not that tall in the back. But yeah, so it's up to you. You probably have to consider it if you want to buy one. Yeah, or maybe wait for Model 3. Yeah, Model 3 is gonna be awesome. Yeah. So Model 3 will be quite different. But you know, if you just want another car and you don't want to wait for Model 3, if you just need a car and you want to go electric, then yes, you have to consider. You have to, you know, look at today's cars. As for the Ampera, we don't know yet. For the Bolt, we don't know yet when it will be available. Yeah, it could be in 1 year, in 1.5 years, or whatever. Yeah, like if you order today, when will you get it? We don't know yet. But as for this car, okay, well, I don't like the manual gear lever here. You can't see it, but it's like a fossil gear lever here in the middle of the console here. So that's, yeah, I'm not being very nice to Volkswagen now, and also I'm not trying to be a fanboy, because I actually tried. So far, I tried the e-Golf, yeah, this one, Nissan Leaf, BMW i3, Ioniq, and also the Mercedes B-Class and Tesla. So I've tried a couple of electric cars, and the cars I love the most space-wise is the i3 and Ioniq. The i3 actually has a nice open space between where the console is, you know, most other cars. This one has this tight console here, so it's like, I would like to use that space for something else. Yeah. But of course, if you like cars with buttons, which this one has, lots of buttons, then it's a good compromise. But you also have touch screen. You see, I can do a flip mode. I can scroll around here, and you can go to, I don't want to mess around too much here. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, touchscreen, and touchscreen is very nice and intuitive. So more and more cars are getting it. They finally get it, that it's a good thing, because you already have it on smartphones. I remember in the old days, in 2013 or earlier, they were like, oh, touchscreen, you know, you're gonna crash and burn because you touch the screen while you're driving. What? So you think it's better to just go into multiple layers to do something, or set whatever? That's even worse, I would say. Oh, let's accelerate. Oh, okay, it doesn't give you that instant acceleration. Yeah, they tune the accelerator to be like gradually increasing. And this is like, it doesn't have a sport mode. It has normal mode, and then let me see, what is it? Mode. Normal, Eco and Eco Plus. Yeah, that's it. Wait, can I press there? Oh, I can even, oh, cool, I can press these buttons on the screen. Right, but I want to see that status thing. How the heck do I see the status? Car, with the present car. Yeah, there it is. Here you see the energy flow, the range thingy. This is whatever regeneration, power flow. That's it. Don't have more stuff. Okay, it's not on the same level as Rimac. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I'm regenning and what? I'm regenning and spending energy at the same time. No, wait, am I? No, I'm regenning. Okay, cool. Right, let's see. Oh, yeah. So I think you can have a little bit of fun in this car. Yeah, I'm very excited for the new e-Golf. I think that's going to be a very good, very popular car. There we actually have a Leaf. Here you see in Norway we have so many EVs everywhere. Every mother and their brother has an EV. Yeah. There's another there's another Leaf over there. There's a Leaf. So there's one Leaf. There's a second Leaf over there, and then there's a third one there. If you can see it there. Yeah. 3. So including my car, this car, it's 4 cars now. Oh, but you probably wonder. Oh, I forgot to mention. You know, what the heck am I doing in this car, e-Golf? Whose is it? I'm gonna tell you later, but I'm swapping it with Optimus Prime. So there'll be another video about it. Yeah, because I like to torture you guys. What the heck? Why doesn't the mirror auto tilt? I would like the mirrors to auto tilt. I like this one. Yeah. What happens now? So you have backup camera and sensors. I guess that's good. The Nissan Leaf does have that awesome 360-degree view, but bird's view, but it doesn't have park sensors. So you have to watch out. This one is supposed to have both park sensor and backup camera. It doesn't have front camera and side camera though. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to park, not park like an idiot, like I usually do with a Tesla. Oh, you see? Okay, it does not put it in park. Yeah. And then you have to actually switch off the car. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Like this, now it's off. And then I see some stuff here. One thing I'm missing is you can't see how many percent the battery is at. It will only say how many kilometers you have left. So that would be useful. And also, as just like most other AVs in this class, you can't see, you know, you can't see all the details when you're charging. And what was it again? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm so lost these days. I'm just yeah. But this was a long drive, long video, lots of rambling. I guess some of you guys love it, some of you guys hate it. Sorry for that if you hate it. Like I said, I will do a longer review later. Just checking out the interior, but you can't see it anyway. It looks okay. Yeah, it actually looks very good. It feels good, but you know what? Now that I start rubbing stuff here, this, I would say the interior quality and look and feel on the Ioniq is somewhat the same as this car. Yeah, I know. I love the Ioniq. Like nowadays, I'm in love with the Ioniq. But I guess that's it for now. So talk to you guys later.